What up, world? So I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the new movie from Marvel. It's the last movie in Phase Two before Avengers: Age of Ultron comes out. Um, it stars Chris Pratt as Peter Quill, Star Lord. Zoe Saldana as Gamora. Uh, Dave Bautista from WWF. He's Drax the Destroyer. Vin Diesel voices Groot, and Bradley Cooper voices Rocket Raccoon. It also stars Michael Rooker, Lee Pace, uh, John C. Reilly, Glenn Close, Benicio del Toro. Man, this cast is crazy. It's directed by James Gunn, and he also directed Slither and Super, starring Rainn Wilson and Ellen Page. I never watched that all the way through because I kind of thought it was like a Kick-Ass ripoff, but I mean, I'll go back and give it a chance eventually. Um, yeah, clearly off topic. Um, and my enthusiasm's not gonna be all in this review. I'm gonna just throw it out there right now, man. Paul George got hurt, and I'm not in the best reviewable place right now. Um, but it starts off in the '80s, and there's a little boy who's going through some things, some negative things, if you will, things that'll have a negative impact on who he is at the time, and then he sees this light, and we assume that he's being abducted, and then if it flash forwards, um, I want to say 26 years in the future, and that's where we meet Star Lord, present day. Man, he's throwing it out there off Jump Street. He's Indiana Jones. He's Han Solo for a new generation. And I agree with that. He gets in the mix with some bad dudes who are looking for what he's looking for, and then there are other characters who want him and want what he has, and it brings together the team: Gamora, Drax, Rocket, Groot, and they all either have a similar enemy or a common goal, and that's what brings them together. And when this movie starts, man, they're not good guys. They're not heroes. You know what I'm saying? One of them is a thief. One of them's an assassin, bounty hunter, a tree, a warrior, like they said in the advertisements. And like, I don't want to give really any plot away because it gives away some cool, exciting part of the movie. And I as vague as I can be, I know it's kind of boring, but I mean, when these fanboy Planet of the Apes, X-Men, Marvel, superhero, what I'm saying, movies that nerds get excited for come out and they're this good, I don't want to give anything away that's gonna spoil any surprise, any laugh, any whatever, man. Like, 2-hour movie. There's action and there's comedy throughout. It gets emotional at times. I feel all 5 Guardians were perfectly cast for their part. Chris Pratt is the truth, man. He's the next big leading man. I haven't seen Parks and Recreation. I really want to see Parks and Recreation. Zoe Saldana, like, she's done it in Avatar. She's done it in Star Trek. This is probably the most action-packed that any of her sci-fi roles have been, because she's whooping ass left and right. I thought Bradley Cooper was a perfect voice. He said that Joe Pesci from Goodfellas influenced his voice for Rocket. You get, like, Vin Diesel is unrecognizable to me. The only time I really knew it was Vin Diesel was when he was screaming, not when he was delivering a line. And then Drax is a guy who, where he's from, the planet he's from, everybody takes everything literal. No metaphors, no sense of humor. What you say is what he understands. And as a pro wrestler with the least movie experience, I feel like he was perfect for that. And then just the other characters, man. Michael Rooker has been killing it for a long time. Like if you've seen The Walking Dead, you know Michael Rooker can be a dick, and he's a dick in this movie. Um, Ronan the Accuser, Lee Pace, he was one of my favorite villains of the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, in my opinion. Like Ronan the Accuser was a beast. Um, and just John C. Riley, you know, like he's funny. So he's you're gonna laugh at him even when he's trying to be serious. Glenn Close did good in her limited role. Um, I want to say like Benicio del Toro. We saw Benicio del Toro for a little bit at the end of Thor: The Dark World, and his role isn't as huge in Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's a significant scene, I would say. As far as like shout outs to other Marvel movies, I didn't really catch any. I want to go see this movie again, definitely. Probably next Wednesday, but like I didn't like there was probably a lot of Guardian shout outs, and I'm not familiar with the Guardians before this movie, so I didn't catch any of those. There, like I said, there are other characters in this movie that you'll recognize from past Marvel movies, but not really any like Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor shout outs like in your face. And the music, man, I was not like the music for this movie is so perfect as you see in the trailers, man. Hooked on a Feeling. What's the other song, like Spirit in the Sky or something like that. And the way that they explain how the music fits into the movie is so cool. In my opinion, Guardians of the Galaxy is dope as fuck. I can't say it's better than Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but it is, out of the 10 Marvel movies we have now, I think it's a top 5. Staying after the credits goes without saying. A simple question for you guys. Of course, did you like the movie? What do you want to see in a sequel? Do you hope that the Guardians and the Avengers eventually team up all together? Fucking like 20 heroes in a 9-hour movie. And then just my second question, man, plain and simple, man. Who was your favorite Guardian? I found enjoyment in all 5 characters for just separate reasons. I wanted to see Get On Up this weekend. My theater didn't get it. Small town. What am I gonna do? Maybe next weekend. Just depending on work and personal shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next weekend. No matter where I'm at. Let's Be Cops comes out the Wednesday after Turtles. Then Expendables 3, 2 days after that. Y'all know where to find me, man. Peace.